Come on, YouTube. Give me my box. There we go. What's up, everybody? This thing is finally deciding to agree with me. Let's get this all set up. I think things are working. What's up? All right, audio is on. Sweet. What's up, everybody? We're live. This is not a sponsored stream, but I actually love this shirt. And so I'm wearing it today. I wore it all day today. It's super cozy. Oh, Mark, Melissa, Sinonet. What's up, everybody? Fulu. As I'm probably saying that wrong. Did I see the art? No, I have not seen the art. Did I get sent it? Hold on. Where's it at? Hang tight. I got a message request. Oh, yep. Okay. Oh my God. I'm dead. Okay. Hold on. I gotta share this somehow. What's up, Alex? It is an imperative that I show this to everybody. And then I'm going to give the background story. Hold on. How can I get this up? Hold on. Let's go to... Oh, that screen's not going to work. I've got to find this. Hold on. Where is... Oh, God, I'm going to have to add a whole new source for this. Yeah, I'm going to have to add a whole source for this. Hold on. I want... No, I don't want that. Wait, I'm going to save this somewhere else. Hold on. This is too impressive not to share with you guys. Save image. We'll save it. I'm going to call it the best thing ever. Best thing ever. And let's save it here. Okay. Hold on. This is going to be worth it. This is totally going to be worth it. And then let's add... Let me open it. Oh, Miss Styles in the house, guys. Say hello to the wifey. Thank you, love. Honey, you got to stay for like 5 minutes because I'm going to pull up the best picture that somebody just did some fan art. This comes from another stream, and we were joking around about this today. But you've got to see this, hon. It's Dwagon. What's up? Okay, this is. I've almost got this. We need this image. We're going to call this Zev. Bear ASMR, hell yeah. Okay, now pictures, this thing here, open. Yes, we got it. Guys. Okay. You guys have to know Zev. Okay. Is he in here? Yes, and he's in here. Okay. So I was for maybe all of like 15 minutes in a stream earlier today. And I don't know how we got on the subject, but somehow we got to talking about, somebody was mentioned like it should be a Bear versus Zev fight offline in real life. And so I asked how much he weighs because I used to do powerlifting and I'm still fairly strong. Just not as strong as I used to be. And Zev weighs 175. I could do 175 for reps right now. It wouldn't be a big deal. And so I'm like, no big deal. I could bench press you. So he had, I don't know, I forget who drew this, but so he dialed up somebody in his chat and he's like, yo, can you draw a bear bench pressing Snoopy? And so, yes, guys, this is the best fan art I think that has ever existed, period. And it's the real to life story. This is going to be like you ever see like those sports movies where like the underdog comes out of nowhere, like true to life story? We're making a true to life story of, the Bear Zev fight and how I bench pressed him. So, oh, it was Dragon that did it? Dragon, you did the best freaking art ever, my friend. Thank you for this. This is like incredible. So I am beyond happy at how flipping cool this is. So yes, I had to show you guys that. Now I need to hide this so I can get the rest of the stream set up. That is absolutely amazing. Yes, Dwagon, thank you so much. That is the best fan art I have ever seen in my life. Let me find my game. I got to put the sound back on. I had the sound off earlier because I was doing a recording with Mr. Perplatypus. Oh, I'm going to turn it down on my side. Hold on. I got to switch myself to headphones. I have not set up my stream properly. Headphones. Let's put the headphones on. But ladies and gentlemen, how in the world is everybody today? I'm in a good mood. I hope you're in a good mood. Oh, Melissa. Thank you for the resub there, my friend. Oh, and the integrations worked. I actually didn't have to press the button. It did it on its own. Need the animation, the bear throwing Snoopy to the moon. Okay, that would be pretty legit. Yeah, dude, have what would be a good one for Zev to do to me? Maybe doing squats, like throw bear on his back and do some squats. That's how we do it. Did your dailies got a crew cut today? Hell yeah. Oh, I've got tasks apparently I need to claim here. One card, that's kind of weak. I'll get these. Have the weekend off, that's very good. Yay when the buttons work. Yes, I love it when things work and are automated. It's one of my favorite things to do at work is automate crap, but they don't give me enough resources to do that anymore. Oh, I have another task I'm assigned. I don't, not even like clicking on all the right stuff. I guess I'm going to have to do this one card. What's up, Reggie? Junie? Oh yeah, have Snoopy do the Bane backbreaker on me. That would be fantastic. But if you do that, you got to put me in the Batman mask. We gold card requires riddle. Oh my god, did it? I didn't even pay attention to that. Here's what I'm going to say about riddle. So the video I filmed today, so I did two. So I did the podcast with Perplatypus, of course. So that comes out tomorrow. And then I've already pre-loaded the video for Monday morning. And it is the do you need... So I'm going to say this and someone's going to steal it and put it out tomorrow before I get to launch my video. Do you need Summer Moko for Haru? Somebody in my chat asked about it and I was like, that's a really good question because we keep talking about Summer Moko and Haru. So I break down all the why, all the numbers, like what is she doing? What is she not doing? Also the stuff. And I started looking at the, well, what if you skip Summer Moko? And there's more nuance to it than this, so watch the whole video. Who would be the one to exchange her for? I haven't done the math, but either Riddle or Leo is actually the next best character as far from an offensive standpoint, not counting defensive. From an offensive standpoint, I think if you don't get Moko, it may actually be worth leveling Riddle to 80 for Haru, which I was not expecting. But it's either her or Leo. I'm not sure which one is better, and I'm too lazy to do the math today, but we may have to put some respect on Riddle's name. Don't tell certain friends of mine. But today is not about that. That's your Monday morning video, little sneak peek. Today is all about finishing the Velvet Trials as far as I can before I run out of time. So we are at 357 little stars. You're losing side damage boost, but you also still want to level for the full team. I don't know what you mean there, Fulu. Because you still want Cord in that team. So you're trading only one slot. So you have Cord in one slot, and then you would have Summer Moko or somebody else, obviously. Best in slot's gonna be Summer Moko though. So, well, it depends on what buffs they come out with. Because so before they buffed Haru, you needed Summer Moko. Like there was no real way around it. Like if you really wanted your Haru to do real damage, but they changed Haru, I don't know, a couple months ago. I forget exactly when, but it's basically lowered the ailment accuracy requirements for one of her traits, but then she still has extra attack she gains from going higher, but the height of what she can get to is absurd. And so then you have to do the math, and this is the math I don't feel like doing right now, is the trade-off of the attack you get in ailment accuracy on Haru herself versus giving her an independent attack buff plus damage buff. So that's where it gets really kind of crazy, I guess you could say. So it's going to really depend on exactly what threshold you're pushing. So it's not a simple question to answer. I saw Earphone's vid. Oh, I didn't know he did a video. Riddle Esmoko Haru. I don't know, Fu. I'm not 100% sure that that's true. Because what Riddle gives you an attack and she has a damage buff in her kit. With Cord, you could launch more timely highlights with Cord, or not Cord, with Haru. In Haru, you wanted to get to 3 of her stacking bullet mechanic to do her like really big gun attack. And so that would let you cycle it faster, which would be more damage because that's like her big damage. So there's the flat buff versus the rotational buff. So it just, I would have to actually see that test out. But I'm not sold that it's absolutely Riddle Moko Haru. And I guess it would depend on what your level of Cord would be. I don't see where Riddle could outpace an A6 Cord, for example, like that, because then you're launching her highlight every other round, which would be insane for her damage. But if maybe you're at an A0 Cord, because I think an A1 with the extra crit would also be really good. Cord wouldn't be able to attack since Yumi would be the Navi for the team. Why would Cord be attacking? Wait. That doesn't make any sense, Fu. You're also this, yeah, I mean, so if you had Phoebe wouldn't be impacted by Cord. But even if she did, you'd be launching her skill 2 to convert it, Fu. So that wouldn't be true either. Well, yeah, in A6, like we borrow it in our guild, for example. But I mean, this is where the game gets tricky, right? Because you're talking about this level versus that level. Are we talking an A6 Riddle? Are we talking an A4 Riddle? Are we talking an A1 Haru versus an A0? Actually, Haru, you don't really need dupes on. So I see what you're trying to get at, but I don't think you're right. I hate to say it. Because you're not thinking about the differences between like the weapons and everything else. And then, like, because again, I'm thinking about even just an A1 Cord, which is not that rare. An A1 Cord, you're launching into Haru already having the skill 2 buff. So even if you're using Yumi, you would just lead with skill 2, and that would convert your mixes. So that wouldn't matter anyways. But you could still attack with Cord in that team, though. Because you could attack on your first turn with Cord. You'd get your shock off, at least on one unit most likely. You would then use your skill 2 on Yumi, because you're not going to be able to launch into a skill 3 on Yumi anyways. So you go into a skill 2, which is going to convert her mix up. And so then you're still using a maxed out mix. So in either case, you're getting the max buff on Yumi. What's up, Joseph? I have more stars than Velvet Trials against a full-time dad. We stay winning. There you go. Hey, you know what? You can have more than me. I'm going to get some more tonight, though. I don't know. But again, like, Fu, this is the kind of stuff that, ultimately we get in the lab and test. And Earphone is great at figuring out, like, the right rotations to get, like, the max scores. So I don't doubt that he can figure that out by any means. And it might be that with the new Haru buffs, that Riddle somehow edges out Cord. I'm just having a hard time seeing it because of the damage spike that you get from having her full 3 bullet things. I forget what they call it. But her whole mechanic is around getting those 3 bullets and launching her actual bullet attack. And you get that faster by having more highlights, which Cord is enabling that. So her rotation is cleaner doing that. And I don't know how you would beat that with just attack and DPS buffs from Riddle strictly. So I don't know. I would have to see it in practice and test it. Beast. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to come simultaneously or not. I'm really interested in what they do there. We actually talked about that on the podcast a bit. All right, so this dude, I'm probably going to want a healer in here for this part of the fight. That's not a healer. What did I click on? Like, I was like, that doesn't look right. It's single targets, but I'm not going to get ailments off, so I'd be better with Ex Machina. Oh, more that she's shown that she could be used. Yeah, no, I actually think beast mode. I need you to earmuff for like 2 seconds, friend. Just for 2 seconds, put your earmuffs on. I actually think that if you don't pull Summer Moko, that Riddle might be best in slot in her place, but I still think Cord would edge out in the team, like as the other slot if you don't need sustain. But the other thing, and I talked about this in the video Monday, is Summer Moko is also giving you sustain, and she's also reducing the damage that the enemy outputs against you. And so it's not like, if we're talking straight DPS, there's other ways around it. But if you're talking about sustain as well, there's other things that Summer Moko does. She's not necessary, but she is very helpful, I would say. Disliked, blocked, reported, yeah. Your earphones can come back on. Okay. Yeah, if Moko and Closer are at the same time, that's going to be tough. And even if they're only a week away, that's going to be tough. Oh, I guess Queen is a healer with her skill too. You're not wrong. Actually, I've used her for that reason. And then I can, like, you know, bat out a little bit of extra damage when I need to with her. Do you need Riddle for Velvet Trials? No, you could do it with just Tomoko. It's just a lot easier if you have the both of them. The hardest thing about Velvet Trials is timing your damage so that you don't kill too fast is honestly one of the bigger problems in a lot of the stages. I have a sponsorship of Riddle. How funny would that be if like Sega called me to like, we're gonna sponsor you, but only if you hype Riddle. Like that's the thing I have to sign for. I don't think they'd be in the same banner, Devin. I think they would be at the same time. But I think that I can't decide how this goes. Like, I don't know if they're truly going to be at the same time or if they're going to do something where they just change the numbering so that 2.2 instead of being Mesa is just Summer Tomoko. And that's how they handle it. It's so weird to see how they're doing it, honestly. I kind of want her 5-star. And I know how good the 4-star is comparatively to it. Like, they're both so good, but I just love her 5-star. Tomoko does so little damage. Yeah, but the thing with the damage, too, is you can supplement that with other people if you have Rico. It's easier with the two of them. I'm not going to say it's not easier with the two of them, but it's still possible without the two of them. Also, are we sure that S, Moko, and Haru don't have synergy? What do you mean don't have synergy? Don't have synergy. I mean, the big question, Fool, is that do we need to have Summer Moko with Haru? So, I mean, because myself and everyone else that creates has basically been saying, like, Summer Moko goes with Haru. Summer Moko also goes with Mesa, by the way. I think a lot of people miss that because of his bleed build. But in any case, they definitely have, if you're saying synergy, they definitely synergize well. They go really well together. I mean, it's Summer Moko basically charges up Haru's damage in a significant way. They will continue to buff characters. Yeah, I'm actually hoping Mesa gets a rework of some fashion. 2.3 will be Mesa. See, that's kind of what I'm thinking is that they're not... I just can't see them putting two summer units at the same time, and I could very well be wrong. I mean, they keep doing things that surprise me. So I keep getting text messages. Let me make sure it's not my son. Hold on. Oh, it is him, but it's because he's out of game. Woot! And the team won. Awesome. I keep trying to convince my wife to do small matching like couples tattoos, but I keep sending her the most inappropriate ones possible. I actually really want to get one with her, but I don't want it to be the stupid ones I'm sending her. Synergy, the thing that buffs character. Oh, you mean like where it's like if you have two ice characters or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, but those synergies aren't like... They're not game breaking to where usually just a different support doesn't do better. Like if you put Leo on there, what he buffs you in crit damage is going to be more than you would gain from the synergy. So like they're nice when they kind of layer in, but they're not like at the replacement of a whole nother unit. Should I heal? I'm not even paying attention. Did I die? Wait, what? I'm talking to you guys. I'm not paying attention to my game. Did my... Oh, is he dead? Jeez, I'm not even watching my screen. Let's get out of here. Okay, I guess I have to like half pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh, nice. What kind of tattoo, Melissa, would you think about with him? Yeah, my face cam keeps doing that. I still cannot figure it out. Like, let me try to reset it really quickly, because that's a pretty easy thing. I just like click 2 buttons. But, oh, that's the mic. Let's not disable the mic. Cam, deactivate, activate. For Haru, that's what we were talking about, beast mode. I think, honestly, it might be Riddle. It's got to be Riddle or Leo for who we have today. Like, later on, I would tell you Windfast, but it might very well be Riddle, honestly. And Cord. Keep Cord on the other side. I know, I seriously was, like, not paying attention. I didn't really, like, I was just going to keep going along like he was still there. I had no clue that he was dead. Wonder Bread, no! Does the 300 pity from Standard banner and the new character coming months from now add? No, it doesn't ever add anybody. So that 300 that you see now is a 300 that you would see on other servers. Should you level to 80 first? Oh, so Kroos, you'd have to tell me who your DPS is. The way I decide my level 80 order is based on who's in the guild boss rotation. So, like, I leveled Joker last week because we had Dominion, or I leveled Riddle, or not Riddle. I leveled Rin this week because I already had Yusuke leveled, and I'm using Rin on his team. So she was the next logical 80 that I did. So I just look at what boss am I fighting, and that becomes my next 80 that I decide. And when I get to Elgato sponsor, I wish. I've actually keep trying to apply for their sponsorship, but I keep missing the window because they only open it for like a set amount of weeks, and then you are either in there or you're not. Like, it's completely luck. I think I sent out 8 or 9 sponsorship emails this week. So I don't wait for companies to find me. I go finding companies. And so far, I've only gotten the one sponsor, which, not that this is a sponsored stream. Oh, is my camera out again? What the heck, camera? Hold on. I'm still wearing their shirt, though, because it's so comfortable. I don't know what keeps happening with the camera. I'm gonna have to, like, maybe run some more updates on my computer and see if that does it. Yeah, I need, like, a special thing that tells me when my camera dies. And I also don't know what I'm doing on my churn here. Okay, this is what I was on. Your face is gone. That sounds so weird. Like it melted off or something. So my OBS is on my other monitor, and so I'm like centered here with you guys, and I have like your chat right next to my actual game screen. So chances are you'll be able to tell me that my camera dies before I even know it, and now I can see it's lagging again. Let's try... What if I turn this light closer? Will that change the lighting to where it doesn't hate me? Nope, because then it just tried to phase out. That is all sorts of janky right now. Let's see. Deactivate. Activate. I do have the software running. Is it doing anything dumb in the software? Let me look really quick. Shutter speed seems fine. ISO seems fine. I mean, as far as I can tell, the software is fine. I don't have any effects set up, so that shouldn't be eating any resources. I don't know why it's doing that, legitimately. All right, what have I missed in chat? Not to mention the game itself. Yeah, so now we're gonna have to like get Elgato to sponsor me, or I'm gonna have to put like a stream goal up to get a freaking better camera, because I'm using their like Elgato Neo, like their whole suite of Neo products, like the light, the microphone, the camera, 'cause it's like their cheaper entry level stuff. But I swear it didn't used to be like this. Summer Moko heals, yep, does damage, enhancements, yeah, she reduces the damage the enemy outputs as well on her follow-up attack. In the train mode, how much does Marion do with that one charm that makes heals do damage? Yeah, she can do like over 100k per heal easily. She's basically the cheat code to that whole mode. What would you think of Mesa being a self-sustained vampiric unit? Seems like it could be interesting and fit his persona. Doesn't he already do that? I'm trying to remember if any one of his powers does drain. I'd have to double check, but his issue isn't necessarily that he does bleeds or like him and of himself. It's the way that they do boss health to where it kind of negates, but it like reduces the effectiveness of bleeds. So his biggest thing is honestly they just have to fix that, and I think then he would be way better than Ryuji if that wasn't a limiter to himself. So I don't think he needs like a new work on like becoming a vampiric unit. I think it's more that they just need his bleeds to be more effective like berries are. Oh, the new Fire Emblem. Oh my god, Reggie. So first of all, 90% of that Nintendo Direct was boring as hell to me. Like there was a couple cool things, whatever, but there was nothing that like really knocked my socks off. And then they dropped that bombshell at the end. And I swear to you, Reggie, the day before that, we were in my Discord. So the Discord that we have open for members right now. And we were talking about, I was like, I think I want to do another Fire Emblem 3 Houses playthrough. It's probably, if it's not my favorite Fire Emblem, then it's my second favorite. And we were like talking about that. And then they dropped that literally the next day. And I'm just like, yeah, what's basically a 3 Houses, either prequel or sequel. We don't know which way it's going at this point. I will take that every day of the week. So yes, I am hella excited. I don't know whether or not that's a game that I should cover on this channel because it's really hard to do like tactical games in like bite sizes, I guess, outside of like, hey, try this strategy or whatever. But I will be playing the ever-living crap out of that game, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, it could be a wolf thing. You got that, Taku. A2 gives a standard last story. Okay, yeah, I thought there was something like that, Zev. Thank you for confirming. Believe it or not, people, I don't have absolutely everybody's kits memorized. I know a lot of kits. I don't know every kit, especially because I don't have Mesa. So he's a harder one for me to speak directly to because it's not like I've personally used him. I can read his kit and understand what it's doing, but I don't have practical like use of him. I'm not paying attention to my turns. I hope I still have turns. Oh yeah, I have 6 left. Yeah, and the other thing too is like, I don't think he's really vampiric. I know he's dark looking, but he's like plague doctor status. And to me, that's not really what they're meant for. There's my 3rd star. Oh, dude, Tokyo Mirage Sessions was so fun, Taku. I actually kind of want to do another playthrough. That's been forever. Should I use 40 coffees to get to level 80? No, Genso. So when I got really close, what I did is, I'll go back and show you. So there's certain key personas that you eventually are going to want to get to their max. A lot of them you don't need, but like Alice is one of them, Dionysus is another, Cert's another, Janosik, but he comes from a different, way of doing it, Dominion. And I could argue Thor maybe, but these ones up here, ignoring Janosek because you get his materials from Velvet Trials, I started just farming them out with my stamina when I was about halfway between 79 and 80. And so then I burned all of like those pots that I needed to get there, but I was target farming what I needed to get these guys leveled up. Well, he was already leveled up, but like Dominion, Alice, and I actually think I was already don't Dionysus, because you need so many runs of these personas to get them unless you're just incredibly lucky. Like it could take you 8 runs to get 1 copy of Dionysus, right? So that's what I focused my stamina on for that last little sprint. And now I'm back to like focusing on leveling characters, focused on like maybe getting some more cards, all the, stuff that's going to take months to fill out in the roster. Fates Revelations, that's a great game too. They're going to buff characters considering how many content creators are saying. Yeah, but the problem, again, they could buff him, but the buff isn't the problem. The problem is the way his bleeds work in the way that boss health is scaled. So they have to change the way the bleeds work, not so much give him like a multiplier. Does that make sense? So, and they can do it. I don't think it's something they can't do. I just think that it's not as straightforward as give an attack buff. Fire and Psy, I think I'll do Riddle and I'll bring On back. I was sobbing because Recollections reset is tomorrow. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, so tomorrow just farm that. Well, I mean, you only get 5 runs anyways. So it's no different than before. Like, we don't have unlimited double drops. Like, you get 5 runs, and then you can still burn your stamina pots doing the personas. I still think if you have a built-up Ryuji, I think you can do fine in place of Mesa for the physical fights, and there's just not a lot of physical fights. Ironically, sometimes when the physical fights are out there, they're actually wonder DPS fights like what we have now. We just don't have Yoshitsune, if I can say the damn word, with them right now. So, oh, I should have brought cattle. Damn it. Whatever, we're gonna try it. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do it this way? No, I don't. Do it this way. I never played a Fire Emblem. Oh, they're so good. Mario and Rabbids is really fun too. But so Fire Emblem is definitely more hardcore, I guess you could say, than Mario vs. Rabbids or Tactica. It's far more traditional for sure, but it's just an absolutely incredible game, or series of games. Are the bleeds not strong enough or something? Pretty much exactly, Beast. So to make his physical aspect work really well, we would have to get to A2 in Global, because you get a buff on his executioner mode, more or less. I'm like oversimplifying, just FYI. But so bleeds do like a % base of damage, right? And then his scale off of attack, and his are flagged as Almighty, if I'm not mistaken. And then just the boss max HP, it's not like where you have this 10 billion pool and it just like scales it down like crazy. It just doesn't work well. It's hard to explain. Like, he worked in his cycle and then they changed the way it works like right after. 17 actions. Let's just pause on her. Best way to beat level 24 on the all-win Velvet Trials. Sharon, I'll have to look. Hopefully I'll get there tonight, so stick with me. Yeah, the reinforcement waves can be really hard, Sabaton. Especially like if you're playing like one of the harder modes and playing Iron mode with Fire Emblem. Like, I've definitely lost some really good characters to unfortunate like reinforcement waves. Three Houses is good for beginners. Its harder mode can be a pain for sure. What's up, baby boy? It's on Switch, yep. I guess technically Switch too if you want to get if you have like the newer version or whatever. Although I don't think they've given any upgraded patches to it. Are regular ailments like burn or curse better than his bleed generally? It's not, well, the thing is, like, you wouldn't be bringing your fire characters to a physical fight typically, and so it's kind of, it's not as apples to apples as that sounds. Like, if I just want to like do kind of, I guess, burn chip type damage, I would take Leo and On more than worrying about somebody else like a curse unit. Oop, wrong character. Three House of Maddening is just awfully designed. I have not played it on Maddening. I usually do the hard mode, but not like the Maddening. Just because I don't have the time to sit there and try to like get to that level of strategy and like still get through the game in a reasonable amount of a year. I would be playing it for like 30 years if that was the case. Currently busy reliving my childhood by replaying Ratchet and Clank. I've never played Ratchet and Clank. I don't think. Who's your most look forward to character, including all the way into CN right now? It would be Akihiko. I don't have him on KR. I was when I was more focused on Global, so I missed his window. And he's my favorite of the P3 cast. So I would love to... he needs more help on the knockdown. I would love to actually get him. And I did pull the teacher on KR, actually very early in my pulls, randomly. And she would pair well with him. Unfortunately, the teacher's not that good. She's kind of mid right now. But she would work good on Akihiko team, so I'm very excited to get get her. TMS plays more like Persona. Fire Emblem, they add like the weapon triangle to it, but they don't really do much else. I mean, like story-wise and stuff, there's like story stuff that's very Fire Emblem, but as far as like gameplay mechanics, like the weapon triangle is the biggest thing they brought over. Yes, heal you. A ton of ambush spawns. See, the thing is, like, I don't feel like that's the best way to increase difficulty. It's just like when you make a boss just more of a DPS sponge or a health sponge. I don't think that's a good way to design a boss for a harder mode either. I wish there was other ways for them to think through that. Is Tactica worth playing? It's fun. I would say it's incredibly easy. But this is coming from someone who's like a really big veteran of like that genre. So for me, I generally put tactic games on harder modes, again, short of like their maddening modes, just because I tend to be fairly decent at them. I've been playing since like early Final Fantasy Tactics days. Like I've been playing tactics games for most of my life. But I think that there's a very specific mechanic in Tactica, and once you learn it, you can exploit the crap out of it. And it honestly trivializes the entire game on any difficulty mode. It doesn't matter what difficulty you're on. She's the Psy one. I have 6 actions left. Okay, we'll guard. Engage is way more fun. Here's what I didn't like about Engage is it's the easiest Fire Emblem to break. And it's because of some of the combos you can do with the rings. And there's a couple characters that if you build them a certain way, they can't die. Like you just cannot. Oh, she burned to death. That's going to cost me the star. That sucked. I knew that was going to cost me the star. I saw it. Damn it. Sometimes burns will get the better of you in this game. I'm about to play Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. I haven't actually played that one. Yeah, I think Tactica was... It was an interesting concept, and the story's fun. I do like the story. I like Irina. I thought she was a cool character. And I like the art style. It's very unique. But yeah, from a gameplay perspective, it is very simple. Take off On's 5-star? Maybe. I mean, I'll try it a couple times before I deal with all that. I'm too lazy to do that. As bad as that sounds. That's what makes Engage so fun, though. Oh, breaking things? I mean, sometimes you can have fun breaking things, yeah. Am I talking about the AoAs? Yeah, Beast Mode, because they're... That and, you can basically get to a point that you have unlimited movement tech in that game, and that's another thing that kind of breaks it, because then you use that unlimited movement tech to break the AoAs, so that you're always triggering them, like every single turn. I did the DLC, yep. Sure did. Fleuret is good when he's built right, yes. Mine is not built amazingly right now, but he will be who I bring through the wind trials here in a few minutes. Mine is 70 with a 4-star weapon. I think it maybe has 1 or 2 breakthroughs, and then his cards are fairly trash. You gotta play Blazing Blade. It's one of the GBA games. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye. Do you know if they have that on, you know how the Switch has like the Nintendo rewards, whatever you subscribe to, and you get like GBA games and Nintendo games and stuff? Do you know if they have it on there? Hard and Engage is pretty easy. Yeah. I mean, maybe if I do Engage or Maddening, yeah. It's kind of like Persona 3. Like Persona 3, I thought like was super easy. Like I really wish I would have done like the hardest difficulty on my first playthrough, because that game, like without grinding, was super simple. Like it's kind of like all Personas with the first dungeon. You're a little bit more like SP resource constrained, but beyond that, like I hate to say it, but P3 is probably the easiest in the modern franchises right now, which it was one of the hardest ones from what I hear on its original release, so it's kind of interesting. Yeah, Fleuret, like, for me, the problem is he's just not worth the investment of, like, really pushing stamina into his cards right now. Don't you dare kill me. Get off my junk. Oh my god, I can't believe she survived. He's way faster than he needs to be. Really should do last. My Seji's last on my team. It might just be that your cards have too much speed on them or you haven't speed to it everybody else. Oh, I just put down the wrong person. Damn it. Does he have it at least? Nope. Oh, damn. Misplay, but maybe that'll play to my favor. Reload is so easy. It really is easy. It honestly is. Fez was hard probably because of its state. Well, that and because wasn't it like you couldn't control your party members and they're fairly dumb, is what I understand it to be. None of the personas are difficult. The only thing that stands to me as being really, besides like optional bosses, like taking those aside, I would say things like if you're playing hard modes on Persona 4 Golden and you don't know Persona mechanics, that first 1 or 2 dungeons can be a bit of a pain. You just don't have the right scaling at that point, but it's nothing that you can't get through. But if you're not familiar with Persona and like weaknesses and like how to really exploit things, I think that can be a challenging piece to get through, mostly because you're SP more than anything else. Oh yeah, dude, Nyx was a complete joke. My kids watched me finish the game and they're like, that's it? And I'm like, I guess so. Like let's guard with you. Most of the difficulty came from party control issues. Okay. Are you still going to fire off your thing? Tell me you won't. Okay. Oh, and then she freaking slept Riddle. And then she died from fire anyways. But I got the star. It doesn't matter. We got the star. P5 Royal is really easy, yeah. I really hope they bring back like good difficulty scaling on P6. I want it to be not just like the bosses have more or the enemies have more health. Like again, I really think that's just a terrible way to do it. Like I want them to be more into the mechanics of it when they do it. All fire on this one, okay. Well, let's make a fire team. That should be easy enough. Let's do... Well, it's a single target, so I don't need cert. Let's do that. Original P3 Fuka just had a chance to nuke your team in some unlucky RNG. Really? That's awesome. It's terrible, but awesome at the same time. By the way, guys, like and sub. I am pushing so hard to get to 10k subs. So if you're in here and you haven't subbed to me, drop a sub. Once I hit 10k, we've already been in the Discord. The Discord is launched. We've been talking. We've got the members in there. We've got most of the guild in there. And so now it's like, I'm like itching to launch it to the public, but I made the commitment that it's got to be when we hit the 10k. So that's on you. You just got to sub. We'll get you there. Bold if you to assume we'll get P6. We'll get P6, but it's probably going to be after I retire. Like, I feel like that's how long I have to wait now. Yeah, P5, like, if you get into, like, beefing up, what is it, the technicals and baton passes at the Dark Club, like, that just... My god, can you exploit some damage on that? Like, they are not playing with that one. I don't really want to overjuice my damage, honestly. Let's just make him hit for less. I recently played Reload with the FemMC mod. I've seen like the screenshots and stuff of it. Like whoever is making that mod is talented, to say the least. Message retracted. Godzilla, what were you saying? I hope P5X collab with P2 in the future. That would be cool. Yeah. I mean, all we know for now is that they've mentioned Persona 4, so we know there's a P4 collab eventually, but I need to play the P5 randomizer. That could be fun. I've never looked at it personally, but I'm sure that would be a lot of fun. Do you think they'll save P4 characters? Yeah, I think they will. Because, I mean, keep in mind, they've only done the protagonist, Yukari Akihiko, in terms of P3 characters. So they still have, what, Junpei, Ken, Komaru, Mitsuri, or whatever her name is. I'm picturing the other guy and I can't think of his name. So they still have, what, like 4-ish characters left, plus they do like non-P3 characters. Like, they've got months of characters left for P3. Plenty of time for a P4 to come out. Oh, it's a whole team, okay. Oh, I can't trigger that with him. We'll just keep doing this, I guess. Shinji, thank you. Yeah, I knew there was one more I couldn't think of. Oh, and Aegis, the toaster. I don't know how I forgot about her. Maybe they'll do Metis. I mean, I guess if they do like a episode Aegis collab, because they treated P4R as a separate collaboration in this in here. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did like an episode Aegis whatever. Tanaka like navigate order effects from, that would be super funny. Oh, speaking of, Melissa, are you still here? I haven't seen you chat in a minute, but if you're here, let me know, because I have a question for you. Was that 1,000,000? I'm gonna be too low on damage, I bet. I love when you hit for too much. But I'm not going to get another 100k here. What is the best way for me to get 103,000 damage right now? Probably not this. Oh, maybe with an all attack. Come on, do it. Yes! Okay, the all attack. I got lucky there. Okay, so question. Did you download the Persona 3 Reload demo on Switch too? Because I know you were talking about it. I want to know if you did and what you think so far if you did. Alright, all Psy for this one. So we'll go back into this little thing. You're trying to knock out some technician stuff? Nice. Who did I have before? Let's bring you and you. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I was watching some tech stuff, and it's like it's definitely an unstable 30. All right, let's get wild and knock this dude out. Frame rate issues. Okay, so you saw frame rate issues too? Got it for Christmas, having a chance to get it. It's still a really good game, Fool. It's my least favorite of the 3 modern, but I'm not saying that I dislike it. It's just, if I have to stack rank them, you know what I mean? I still think it's a great game. This stage was fun without Riddle. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. If it's unstable in handheld, that's a problem for me, Ribeye, because I think if I look at all my playtime on the Switch, and Switch 2, like just take them as a whole, I think maybe 10% of my time has been done on the TV. I think 90% of the time it's been done in handheld mode. That's literally why I bought the product. So for me, like, that's the sell, is the handheld portability. You wish you had to Switch too? You know, honestly, right now, Beast, there's not a ton of... Oh, you suck. There's not a ton of games that, like, really drive me to say get the Switch 2. So far, everything's been on the Switch 1, and it's been marginal upgrades for the Switch 2 versions. Also, they need a restart in this freaking mode. Did cut down too many of the edges, like the original game was way darker. I feel like in the attempt to be slightly more mainstream and perhaps more anime-like, I know it's a weird way to say it, that they're afraid to make it more brutal. And that's what worries me the most about Persona 4 on their remake, is there's parts of that game that I think are fine to be bright and sunshiny and like happy-go-lucky. And I don't want to give any story stuff since we do have the remake coming, but like there's other parts that they need to be dark. They need to be Silent Hill 2 dark, in my opinion. Like that, it's a vibe. And so if they don't do that, which I don't think they will, I think they're going to be missing out heavily on an opportunity to really sell the atmosphere. And I hope I'm wrong. I really do. Do not kill me this time. Fuck. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to change and get into a defensive persona to start. So I can live through that. Oh, I already have him equipped. Okay, I just need to switch into him. Oh, yeah, dude. New to... I haven't played the episode Aegis or the original, but I've seen the scene that you're talking about, and yes, I agree. And I think, too, like, the opening scene felt more dark and gritty in the original. Dude, Smart Assassin, tell me, if you watched the Nintendo Direct, this is what I took from the Nintendo Direct. Buy my DLC. That was basically the Direct until Fire Emblem. The amount of times, like the first time they did, I'm like, okay, a Mario DLC, whatever. And then they were announcing DLC for games that aren't even out yet. And I'm like, how are we already at the point that we're talking about DLCs for games that haven't launched? And then my favorite thing, I saw this today, somebody had some, version of a meme up, and it was talking about what was wrong. And they showed the new Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC for $20 on the top of the picture, and underneath it was Silk Song, the entire game for $20. And they're like, this is what's wrong. Like, and I can't agree more. Like it's becoming a problem, I think, in a lot of ways. And it's not to say that AAA games don't cost a lot of money to make and that we shouldn't be feeding the developers and the artists and all the people that work on it. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know that it's everybody's looking for a AAA game. We're looking for a good game to play. The end. And so I think you can do that without having to charge these $20, $30 DLCs and like promoting them before the game even comes out. So they haven't outright confirmed that P4 is a different cast. What has happened is the voice actors have come out and said they haven't been contacted. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it is a whole new cast, but also they just may not be at the point that they're doing the voice work yet. If they're in early development, they may not be there. And if that's the case, that's actually kind of interesting because they could still be contacted. And who knows, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but it'll be fun to see what they do with that. Oh yeah, Pokemon games are hella expensive. My daughter has Sword and Shield, which came as like a 2-pack. And it's my brother-in-law had gotten it for her. And that's the only reason she has it. But I'm like, I'm not spending $90 on that for you, love. Like, well, we can forget about that. Am I excited for the new FE game? We were just talking about that, Tally Ho. Yeah, I am hella excited for that game. Old cast is old and more expensive? Yeah, I mean, that's probably a fair assessment. Did they heal? I'm not paying attention to my screen at all, and I really should be. Oh, good dodge. I'll take it. Okay, let's do some real damage on this round, please. My team. Just hurt them. Which side is your pick in 3 houses? I am all for, what's it? Wow, my brain just died. We're literally just talking about this 2 days ago. Edelgard's house. That was the one that I naturally gravitated to when I did my first playthrough. You preferred Nintendo when they were struggling? Yeah, I mean, I could see why. I mean, I think, were much more into just making fun experiences and not, like, charging out the ass for them. Blue Lions, I think I'm going to do a Blue Lions playthrough, like, probably in the next couple of days is I'm going to start it. Right now I'm playing Silk Song, and Silk Song is kicking my butt. Not going to lie. So I may have to put that one down for a couple days. And here's the thing, if I pick up Fire Emblem, I won't play another game until that one's done. Guaranteed. I mean, I'll still play this, obviously, but I may have to bring a different team for this one, just to edge down their health faster. I don't really need to heal. Let's just wear them down a little bit. Play this game a lot, and right now I'm tired of just logging in to do daily goals and tasks, which I do now. Well, if you have everything that's 100% done, like, did you do the full train and everything too, Bastion? Because if not, that would be something to finish. The new Legends game looks good. I can't honestly say I've looked much into it. I've seen, like, some trailers, obviously, but I like Pokemon. I just haven't really played it in a very, very long time, since, like, some of the OG ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of turns here. Unless I do some really ridiculous all-out attack damage. Ike is the most badass FE character. What is YouTube telling me? Dude, they're so late to their own game. Like, I literally right now, it just says that YouTube is live, like my channel. And I'm like, yes, I went live an hour ago. Like, it surprises me every week, and I just don't understand how they're so late in telling me this. Like, I'm gonna be surprised, like, oh no, I'm live? Like, who would have thought? Yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of turns. So I think... who would I bring to do the damage? Without overkilling. Because, yeah, he just put his psi resistance up. Oh, good, you're dizzy. I was hoping that would happen. Been playing it since you were born and never stopped? That's the way to do it. I only do the train when they do those ticket events. It's a boring mode. Yeah, it definitely gets redundant, for sure. P5 yeah, collab for... I was totally surprised when they announced that for the Overwatch. Status Thoth. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I was kind of hoping just to brute force it, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen because I'm going to run out of turns right now. I do not remember getting any other limited 5-star selectors now. Yeah, we're going to be out of turns. Let's just pick a different team. Dude. So let's just switch into Scotty. I think that's the way we do this. We'll take out, because I'm not going to use him anyways. We'll go Scotty. Yeah, they're doing Overwatch. They're doing Persona 5 skins in Overwatch. So if you're an Overwatch 2 player, then there you go. The thing to look for. Oh, good, but she missed because, you know what? Let's just reset that. But no, I mean, this just being the state of a gacha game, like, this is about the time that we start getting to just doing dailies. Alright, can you land? this time. Thank you. That's all. I just landed on him. That's all that matters. Her scores as Persona. That would be funny. I think that IP is far too protective to allow that to happen. Rightfully so. But it would be funny if you saw, like, I don't know, a horse girl Futaba or something like that. I don't know. Whoever. Pick your poison. But Alice, yeah, and I mean, I have her fully leveled up. I just don't. I had Scotty sitting there, and I'm lazy, as you guys know sometimes. So that was like the easy way for me to do it. Yeah, P5 is the kiss of death. That's basically the way to look at it. Do. Alright, big AoE. Yeah. I may actually want to buff in this fight. Way to miss again. Horse Girl Mona would be fun. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. You just activated a neuron saying Horse Girl Futaba. You know what? Someone's drawing a picture right now. You know it's true. You know it's true. Oh, good, my son's home. Okay. Would Mona be a horse cat? Or he's not a cat though, remember? When Scotty works, I love Scotty, but the problem is that Scotty sometimes just doesn't want to work no matter what I do for her. And I've got her built. Like, I've got like extra like ailment things on her, like the whole nine. Do. Thank you. Love it when it happens. I wonder what Persona Duo means. Good question. I'm not going to pretend to know. Oh, you know what we can do is we might as well use this and amp up some damage. Or do we... Wait. Who does he have right now? That's not going to happen. Let's put that on. Do a little bit more damage here. Do. Oh, duet. Oh, okay, yeah. That would make sense. Oh, that removes forget? I actually didn't know that because I've never tried it before. Well, I just learned something that's probably going to kill my run. So next time I got to put it on the bird. I mean, if they do, I'm agreeing with you, Joseph. They need to do it just like that. He just put that resist up, didn't he? That bastard. So let's do a miss. Oh, this one's gonna go bad again. Come on, do it. Ah, she didn't do them all. I was hoping she would take it down. Easier to keep Dizzy on Horus than forget on either of them. Yeah, I was just honestly just because she had it already set up. I didn't want to have to go in and switch it, but I'm going to have to. I don't think I'm going to have any choice now. Yeah, I don't see where I'm going to be able to finish this off in this round. No, I mean, Dizzy's the better status ailment. It's just a matter of actually switching it out really quickly. Alright, Riddle. I need like 1,000,000 crit from you. Just do it. Alice is really good for statusing. I mean, obviously, assuming you ever built and all the blah, blah, blah. Damn, this was at least closer. Yeah, it won't be enough. All right, let's get out of here. And let's... Wage War makes them hit you harder, too. Noob. So they gain physical damage when you do that. Let's see what's on my Alice. I'm not going to go through and try to... Wait, what? Did I not give her... Oh, I didn't give her last skills after I leveled her up. That was smart. Yeah, I don't have anything else on her, because this doesn't do, I don't believe. Yeah, it's just curse damage. That's the problem with my Alice, is I haven't learned any skills on her for that. Where is my... whatchamacallit? Where is... There she is. No, that's not her. Did I go right past her? Where's she at? No, give me level. That's why I can't find her. There she is. Alright, what do we got on her? Alright, let's swap her for Dizzy. That's single target though, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I have an AoE Dizzy on her. That's okay. We'll go with the single target one for now. See what happens. Are you running low on RM2 since RM1 being a thing on global, we don't get RM2? Oh, the medals? Yeah, dude, I run low on the medals all the time. I mean, this is good for triggering all-out attacks, but I'm not doing enough damage. I guess I can switch more into buffing as well if I get a Dizzy off. I can alternate. So I think we try to get Dazzler. There we go. Okay. I don't think they add any with Drain or Repel. I'd have to look. I don't remember any Drain or Repel, the ones off the top of my head. But again, it's like one of those, it's like 150 something personas now. And so trying to remember every single one of them is... Okay, she's not going to do anything there. Is just tough. I mean, it's not that I don't have the debuffs, it's just that I wasn't using them. Because I was trying to keep him dizzy, or not dizzy, in forgot status. And so I think I'm just going to alternate between buffing and debuffing here. Because, yeah, I can come in here now and then do like this. And then we can do you. They need a persona wrap. I want you to write it, Devin. How do you decide which persona to spend your stamina on when you need to farm medals? I mean, are you talking about when you're trying to do all your duplicates and like max everybody out? We do not, the palace is broken up into a couple more parts, so we don't get the full closure on the next patch either. Nocturnal Flash, yeah, I just don't want to go through and try to inherit skills right now. You have no idea how many I burned the other day just trying to get stuff ready for the guild boss. Like, I went through a stupid amount of the repression medals on that. I mean, at the end of the day, it was worth it because I got a much better score, but I can only do so much of that. Beast mode, I saw that. I actually told my daughter about it. I might actually have to play it. God, I hate you sometimes, Wonder. It's like such a waste of a turn when that doesn't land. Okay, we'll sleep him this round. It's gonna mess up my odd attack though. I'm just gonna have to miss the auto attack this round. You finally got Rebellion on your Dio? Heck yeah. And then we'll just double tap him. And just not take the auto attack. That way he can't cast it this round at least. And then hopefully I can get the frickin' status to land on the next round. Okay, this time, Wonder, please do your job. It's close to maxed out. It's like a point or two away, maybe. Thank you. That's what we needed. I'm still really low on damage though. I'm not getting enough chance to like buff and debuff. And I need a healer in here, so I can't drop what's her face. What do you have equipped right now? Nope. I guess, well, I can switch him to Dio on the next round. I may have to do that. Megu. Oh, is she dizzy now too? Oh my god, that's gonna mess up my ability to do an all-out attack. Let me think this one through. So I could do this. It does matter who launches the auto attack, because if Wonder does it, you don't get the extra points. So you have to do it with one of your other characters. This won't be enough to kill. Yeah, okay. Bummer. So close, though. That was a much closer run. Oh, and then she misses. That's... Oh my god. Yep. Darn. We were close on that one. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's take out you. I just like the fact that she was AoE on that, but that's okay. So we can do Cord. But then I don't have much healing except for through her. We have the Dizzy. So yeah, I still think someone else here is better. Part of why she's good for me right now is she's actually A1, so I get penetration from her. I want to try it this way for this round. And then here, I'm going to swap that for... Who had my AoE attack last? Oh, I've got Koryu. I forgot I had this dude. Oh yeah, we're going to bring him. Let's bring the dragon. Dude, yeah, dude. I can't believe she missed like that many times in a row. Did he just get her buff? Really? Did it go to him? Am I crazy? He did get co-star. That's weak. Thank you for nothing. Okay, well, I guess we're resetting anyways. Cord, Moko, and Riddle and got a heal on Wonder. That's not a bad approach either, actually. I may actually like that better, now that you say it. Let's try it. Let's get rid of you for Tomoko. And let's put... we keep Scotty. We go this way. And then we get her. I guess it's because I don't have a lot of good cards on What's-Her-Face, but... because usually you would build Riddle for attack. I'm just surprised that he had higher attack, but I guess it's kind of makes sense just because of the way my team is right now. Oh, this is like way not speed tuned. Sweet. This is like complete reverse speed tuning for what I need. Start here. An event for double everything would be fantastic, yes. Especially if it wasn't like, oops, capped. Yes, and we got the dizzy off, okay. And now you can give this buff to somebody who needs it. She's hitting both, but she hits for more. I can give it to her. Dude, they should just make it unlimited doubles, and if you want to spend your money on stamina pots, like, that's up to you. But they don't. They don't. Global. Yeah, we have been getting exclusive events. Like the whole Hoot and Loot's exclusive to us. So that's like the very first thing, like right when everything launched. I don't pay enough attention to like everything that we've gotten that's exclusive to us, but that's like the big one. Well, I guess the 60, what are they called? Cognite Shards is exclusive to us as well. Gundam is about to turn back into a pumpkin, so you're gonna go crash. No worries, Devin. Good luck. You. No, Hoot and Loot's exclusive to Global. They get codes, but we're still getting way more from Hoot and Loot than they get from codes. The codes that they get basically just give the same 600 that we get from patch cycles. They're not really getting much more from the codes. Occasional things here and there. But no, the Hoot and Loot is like just a pure win on our side. 100%. We are going to get a free weapon, yes. They just haven't told us how yet. But that is said to be coming. We also have the limited characters in our shard pool, which does not exist on the other servers. So that's another like big thing for us. Not to say they won't ever add that to other servers, but it definitely wasn't there at this stage of the game. And it's not there. Like if I go to my character account right now, I cannot get limited characters with my Cognite Shards. That doesn't work. It's just a standard pool. Yes, it's supposed to help make up for accelerated patch cycles, noob. Or so I seem to remember them saying. I could be wrong. How many turns do I have left? 9? I have enough to actually finish them this time. So, we'll just reapply this. It's not like to fully make up for it, but it's supposed to be a portion. Oh, I forgot to put frickin' what's it's on him. It's supposed to help. It's not going to close the full gap, though, of course. Alright, so... I still want this, because this will give more damage. Even if I wake him up. And this time I'll do it this way. You need an A1 Fox? Well, so the thing is, Beast, I don't know that even if they do it for Futaba, which I'm sure they will eventually, I don't suspect it'll be any time close to her release. Like, I would imagine it'll take quite a while before that happens. So just be careful with that. Okay, so now 7 actions. I'm good on actions. I do think I still want to do this. And I think we just play it safe with the heal. Yeah, it's going to take, like, probably a good 9 months to build the shards. From 0 to 60. Wait. Just guard. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my god, that was frustrating. Like, clearly this team can do it. But he had to frickin' snipe Wonder at the last turn. Yeah, everybody comes back in reruns, so don't worry about that. Yeah, dude, seriously, last turn blue. Like, what was that? It's like, sometimes a game just is like that. It's just like, nah. You know, that was cool and all, but... Alright, so I'm going to want to do it this way, because I want to get an auto attack right now. You just grind it for 2 hours and it's annoying? Yeah, it definitely can be annoying. Thoth is such a jerk. Yeah, he's one of the harder enemies, especially like back in Mementos. Do you remember when you fought him at like a relatively equal level? And see, watch, I'm going to miss Dazzler this time too, just to be a pain in the ass. Fucking, I called it. I'm not even going to mess with that. I'm just going to reset it. Yeah. I won the 3 stars and Thoth was like, hell no. I don't know how my university's allowing me to graduate. Life is good and it's a real thing. You're graduating? Hell yeah, man. Congrats. Graduating with what degree? What are you going for? Yeah, seriously, Bacon. I just went, the way I beat that fight is I just waited and over-leveled it and went back and just punched him in the face. I was not going to sit there and try to deal with that fight. I also hate that when something's down, like, I feel like you should get an auto hit. Like, if you knock him over, like, how the hell does he dodge? Like, that's just terrible. I will agree that so far this has been my hardest. All my homies hate Thoth. Alright, this time we're landing it. Land it. Fuck. I'm gonna play it out. Let's see what happens. I had enough turns last time, so I think I might be able to suffer through 1 round of sidewall. Well, I can't live through a round of just frickin' what's-her-face getting knocked off. Shaky hands while aiming, yeah. I don't know how they got all the way to the global server and didn't put in the just retry from in the window. You'd think they would have figured that one out. This is the round. We're doing it this time. I feel it. Disco, man, I'm glad you're here. If you haven't, do me a favor, though, and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 10K. As soon as I hit 10K, I'm opening the Discord to everybody. We've been having a blast in there with the members and with the guilds. So soon, I want it to be soon, that we get everybody in there. The reason it's like that, Beast, is just... Originally it's because they had to actually build it and program it, and so they have to delay it by patches to keep a live service scheme running. But I do think that from our side, from the global side, they have far more opportunity to try to change that. Yeah, yes, thank you for landing that. They didn't need to reset Kazan. Just, dude, honestly, that's how I beat it in the other servers, is I just rolled through it with fire. Actually, all the different trials, I just picked like my most dominant trait that I had, or element, and I made one team for each of the different 4 trials, and I just went through it. It was significantly easier being able to do that. I will say, except for some of this randomness, or like when I miss by a couple points, I would prefer what they have here. It makes me think more. And when I'm done with the Velvet Trials, I've done all the content the game has to offer right now. So I don't mind something making a little bit more content for me, but it is certainly harder. And I think you're benefited if you understand the mechanics of the game a bit more, and I've had all the practice in KR to get it. I've been using the main story members. Yeah, it does get harder to do with just the story members. Did I do an auto attack? I'm not even paying attention. They wanted them hard because they thought they should be. I mean, that's fair. Alright, just blow him up, Riddle. Just million damage. Actually, 31's not bad for her. Ouch. Oh yes, please like as well. I would be very grateful for that. Like and subs. I know you guys get tired of hearing YouTubers say it, but you have no idea how much that actually helps on the YouTube algorithm side of life. And believe it or not, we make videos because we want you guys to watch them. We're masochists like that. Oh, Beach, you're not wrong, man. That's a fair point. He needs to lose more health. Do 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 do. I need the health. Bump 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 bump. Toot 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 toot. You're going to sleep. I can't handle his damage right now. Skibbity. Nice. Oh, I forgot to put freaking Dazzler on it. Damn it. That's all right. The burn's actually helping with that. Bum. Why do you have so much freaking health? That's an awesome crit for less than 5k. Yeah, Titania can apply random ailments. Do 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 do. Honestly, right now I think she is, because I don't know how to get through this without her. The other stages, I don't think so. But right now... Alright, 5 actions. We should be able to finish it in 5 actions. You were gonna kill me. Did she dodge it? Oh my god. The lucky dodge is one of my favorite things in this game. Alright, we should be able to do it here. That dodge. That dodge is going to be clutch. Clutch Moko dodge, yeah. She's going to be the all-star today. And we're getting an all-out attack right here. Okay, do me the 3 stars. Yes, okay. The nightmare one is over. Tomagoat, you've got it right there, my friend. I cannot believe that that actually happened. All right, we're almost done with all of this. What is this one? Oh, god damn it. Okay, you know, let's just try it with the same team. We'll adjust on the fly if we need to. This is where, like, if we had horror right now, like, I'd be like, eh, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna need that level of commitment from you, Tomoko, on this one again. Dude, I thought it was a goner. I thought that was the end. This should set us up for the next round, which will be nice. And then I think here... Oh, I took away my freaking wind dude. Okay, I cannot initiate with him. So this is useless for now. Well, it was worth a shot. Why not? Let's get this on Riddle. Riddle's tanky mech suit is the reason that was the win. Hey, I'll take it if that was. Oh my god. Just gonna do some damage. Okay. Well, I guess if we're gonna focus her down, that's one way to do it. Let's fix my personas. So now what we can do, let's get a couple things going here. Let's swap her back to an AoE move. And then we're going to bring... Oh, no. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Although I need a Sai for the dagger. Oh, we'll go back to you. Let's try it this way. Let's see what happens if we do it this way. So I think we try for this. Well, we got one of them. I think Forget Bruce was already on there. I don't think I ever took it off. Yeah, I do have King Frost. Okay, don't focus anybody down. That would be nice of you. I may have to come in with the healer for this one. I just want to see what they... Oh yeah. Let's just let's take Cord out on this one. Bring Minami back in. Yeah, I think her. And I'll start with the shield. Yoshitsune came out with the guild boss that we currently have, so I don't know what they're doing with their life. I want to start with the shield, but I also want this to land. Oh, I got 2 of them that time. I don't have my Morgana built, unfortunately. I just have not had the mats. I want to. Like, I love using that character, but... You hate your sleep schedule. It's 7:15 a.m. and you're still awake. Ouch. Yeah, dude, I would definitely... Well, I mean, I guess I'm up for work by that time, but under normal circumstances, no, I would not want to be up at that time. Like, I would want to sleep through the night first, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Alright, don't double tap her, thank you. Alright, so now, how do I want to do this? Let's get this on... Well, he already has it, actually. Let's put it on you. Sorry for gun crits is awesome. I'm using Minami because I have Pierce on her. because she's an A1. I used my Cognite shards on her. Yes, that's what I was hoping would happen. And there we get the auto attack. Sweet! And how much damage is this going to do? Not bad. Okay. But this doesn't have a lot of churns, so I can do 4 more rounds of that. That will be close. So I think then, since we can heal and they still have Forget, we can either go for Winded or we can go for Crit. I think we go for Winded here. Oh no, he's going to block that. So let's do Crit. How can you make your Wonder go faster than the others? You need to put agility on them. That's this, of course. Yep, Agility Master, you got it. And there's 3 levels of Agility Master, so just find, like, go in the character sheet and see how much more he needs. So, like, let's say he only needs 2 agility, then just get the level 1 one. Like, you don't have to get the max level agility. Just get the one that you need, because it'll be easier for you to get from the coins that way. Let's take your health down. Nice crit. And then let's heal. Yeah. So, yeah, you don't always need the highest level of it. I think on some of mine I have just agility 1. Can you get all 3? No, I'll take 2. I'll take 2. I can't be greedy. What would I want to do here? I mean, it's better than nothing. Or, different idea. Hold on. Better idea. Let me do this first. So I don't know who has them specifically, alphas, but when you go to inherit skills, you can just filter for it. So you can just type in Agility Master in the search bar and it'll tell you who has it. Does anyone have the mark on them? No. So then we'll just take yours down. And now we'll use this on Homeboy and put his ass to sleep. Sweet. Alright, so then I want... Now I'll put this on her. And we'll get a good all-out attack. I'm not doing enough damage, though. Yeah, I'm not doing anywhere near enough damage. Yeah, I don't have the damage to finish this. Let's rethink that. So we could do... How can we get more damage out of that? The Forget was helpful. This is a tough one. What if we get rid of you? Do we debuff them or do we go for more raw damage? Because I could bring Koryu. Soy over Riddle. Yeah, Beast, I don't trust you when you tell me to get rid of Riddle. I know your schemes, but I'm actually thinking of bringing Makoto over Riddle. I think if we were to do that, the problem is she might kill him too fast, and I wouldn't be getting enough all-out attacks. So then I would want to do him to replace Riddle. Riddle for Makoto. Or Vino. Vino could do well here. Let's try this team. Yeah, there's no reason to rush. Taku, when you get to 80, like nothing literally nothing changes. So I don't think you have any reason to rush to it. Oh, I don't have her skill 2 leveled up actually. Let's switch it for Makoto. Not Hugh, not who I wanted. Oh yeah, Lost Gamer, we're doing some trials. It's the only content I have left in the game, to be honest with you. I got 2 again. This might be too strong. Oh yeah, Ren actually would have been a good idea. Good point, good point. Ouch. And my Ren's level 82, which is nice. What's good here with Makoto, though, is I can apply Winded, like you can see there. I should just go level Vino skill 2 up. That would be the smart thing to do. He can't trigger the all-out because he doesn't have the mark, so we're safe. Oh, wait. Did he have the mark? Damn, that sucks. Because I don't get the extra points for it. Why did he down them? I thought they had a point left, and I didn't see the mark on them. Frustrating. I mean, at least I gave myself some breathing room to let her do damage. As low as it might be. Oh, it shows after. Oh, okay, so the mark was in there, just too many other things shown. Damn it. Alright, so who has it? I have to go in and actually look. You don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have it. Okay. So it doesn't matter who I put it on. Now let's put Forget back on. Do 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 do. Yeah, you're safe to hold on to the shards if you don't want to burn them yet. There's nothing wrong with that. This won't be 3 stars. I'm not doing enough weakness damage, and that all-out not coming from who I needed to come from really sucked. Yeah, exactly. The A1 for Pierce is fantastic. That's why I ended up using it on her too. I was debating between her and Yui. I just thought overall I'd rather have the Pierce on it, someone who I use like all the freaking time. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, Tucker, man, get some rest. So he does have the mark, so I don't want to do the attack. What else do I have in here? Yes, you always start a new stack after you hit 60 of them. This won't be enough points. Oh yes, I love when she does her all-out thing. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't be anywhere near enough points. Oh, gross. So let's go back. What is this one? Alright, that one should be theoretically doable. Okay, so let's go back, make Rin here. We'll put Riddle back. Get over here. Riddle, Riddle, where did you go, Riddle? Where are you hiding at? There you are. Yeah, I wasn't too far from the 2 stars. That would have been nice. And then I'm going to need a healer. So I can swap you back out for Titania. Let's do, let me think. Do I want Kouryu? No, because I don't really get benefit from him launching the attacks. Alright, Langer forgets. Wow. Amazing start. I can't believe, like, nobody landed a forget. Would shields be better than a healer? It just depends on what you're getting with the shields. I mean, if we had Cherish here, I'd consider Cherish. But if you're talking about on Wonder, possibly. But I like to try things, so. But with Titania, you can land additional ailments, which can be helpful. Okay, I got 2 of them. That's always helpful. I know, Wonder did nothing. Even Rin, like, Rin missed her forget, too. Like, I can't believe that. Like, nobody decided they wanted to land something. How did I get Moko to have so much HP? Just the cards really is what it comes down to. Oh my god. Just get off of her. Oh, he's got that on him. Do. I think I want to use Riddle, but I should do it after Underworld Fairy, 'cause then I do more damage. Riddle getting bullied for sure. Cherish is my favorite shielder. He'll be fun when he comes to the game. His shields are like full health bars. Like, they're insanely good. That was a much better hit. Play it safe. And then I can do this. And as long as I leave Riddle the hell alone, I should be halfway okay here. The music ramps up. I am always bopping out to this music, man. Look at those fat 6,000 hits. I mean, it would be nice if I actually brought them to level 80. I'm also playing with level 70 characters for what's effectively my DPS. Eden, I would say save your coins if you're not going to have Fox. King Frost will have far more limited use if you are not using Fox teams. He's still good. I mean, he's a really good defensive unit, but a lot of the times you'd bring Norn anyways because of Winded, because he can apply that. So if you're going to have a shielder, 9 times out of 10, you're going to run with Norn anyways. And there's a lot of good personas that get added to the coin pool. It's not like a one and done kind of a thing. No, still got 2. I'll take it. You have 2. I hope they would do it the whole 6-month wait, starting with Cherish. We'll see. It's hard to say. I agree, it would be very nice. So here we can do this. Damn, she hit. That was like 46k off of a riddle. That was insane. Okay, girl, do your thing. Alright, can you guys do some like hella damage here, please? It's not bad. You son of a bitch, do not kill. Oh my god. Yeah, Riddle was up there, man. I need to heal. How are we doing today, Shadow King? We're doing pretty well. We're clearing through what might be one of the harder fights over here. You looked away for a minute? I didn't see Riddle's one more. I know, I mean, it was a blink and you miss it moment. Okay. Get him down so I can get another auto attack. Riddle OP. Yeah, she's a sleeper. If that fucker had killed me right there, I'd been so mad. Okay, I don't have... So let's do this, get the extra damage. She needs the guard. He can buff her since she's gonna be the next to go. Yes! Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's how it's done. Part of me is a little sad if I finish this without Haru, because I just love Haru doing ridiculous stuff. Arcane Flame 23. Have I finished that one? I don't even know what I've done in that stage. Let me just look really quick. Yeah, I've already done Arcane 23, so I just have 25 left to do for the last 2 stars. Alright, this was a Fire Sigh, so this is going to bring on Fire Sigh, Fire Sigh. This is where we'll sub in King Frost. Honestly, the best way to play this is to cut it close on actions, Melissa, because that gives you the most opportunity to score. That sounds dirty. I gotta watch my phrasing. Aha, get forgot. Who'd you use for last two technician stages? So I can clear it with just about any team, but for my actual like 3-star, I did a physical DPS team with Wonder. So it's Satanta or whatever his name is. And then on my second, so I got all the points on the first round. And so my second round, the second team was a straight Makoto team because I just wanted to finish it in 2 rounds. And so like I didn't need any points from the second fight. I got all 3.5 million that you need from the first fight. It was Cord, Wonder, Leo, and Minami. So it was an OP team. Like it was definitely not like a typical free to play team. I'll fully admit that one. But if you do it that way, you don't even have to care about the second fight. You just get all your points in the first fight. I want to do this how? He's got Mark, so she hits. It'll take him to 0, but not down him. So I'd be better off doing this now. And I want to put this on Riddle, because On's going to do enough damage without this. Yeah, you need, for Technician 30, you need 3.5 million plus your 2, whatever these are, to get your full score. You don't have to do that in both rounds. You can do that all in one round if you have the right team for it. Wind is not, so Fleuret cannot get 3.5 million in the second round because they would die before you could get that score. So if you're going to do it that way, you have to do it in the first round. And you can get close. You can get to like 300 and get the other 500,000 with the second team, but then you have to bring wind, like some sort of wind damage for the second team. Or technically physical, but the second fight resists physical, which makes it kind of a pain. Okay, I did read that right. He would have one left. Don't you kill my friends. Oh my god, that was damage. Well. She has it, you don't. This is bad. That shield was not big enough. I'm gonna die this round. Oh, and she's knocked over. It's not useful at all. Yours doesn't die that easy, Bear? That's cool. I guess we just keep punching with her. That's a good question, Genso. I've never actually looked. I'm not sure. Thankfully, you get a little bit of sustain from Cord, but, I mean, it's not like full healer status. Yeah, Ryuchi's really good in Velvet Trial 30 as well. Alright, do they have this on at all? I need to check this. He does not. She does not. But let's do this, because I need the heal. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then get some crit going. You can't picture Oikyan without her mask. You can. She's an old ass lady. She's not that old. Oh god. I forgot that was a thing in this fight. that just killed the run. Because there's not... Or... No, it didn't. Because I can do this. And then... We'll just take her down some more. And then you... can wake her up. That's how you take care of that. She's younger than you, thanks, Bear. Is she? I thought she was like in her 50s or something in this game. How old is she? Oh, not enough damage. Oh, God, she's gonna die. That is close. Anj and Ryuji are fun together? Yes, I can see where that would be a lot of fun. 4 actions. I can hold that for a second. How do I want to do this? It doesn't matter. I have to finish in this round. So giving myself protection doesn't matter. Oh, he doesn't have whatchamacallit on, does he? How can I down him? Do I have a fire attack? No. Not a single crit off of you. You suck. Oh my god. Okay. That is super unfortunate. You kept dizzy on Lakshmi for the entire fight because of that? It was just so unfortunate that landed the way that did. Because it's not enough to get the 3rd star now. It's close. Really close. So it's in the realm of doable, but that auto attack would have been what got me there. And the reason I couldn't use it on the all attack on is because then her all attack would have gone to cooldown. So either way, I couldn't have done the knockdown there. See you later, beast mode. Still think this is the right team though. Panther cosplay when? You would have to have, well, 2 things. One, I'd have to have enough super chats to buy the costume because I'm sure that's not cheap. And then enough super chats to then wear it after I buy it. I don't even know what that number would be, but it would be a very large number. If somebody wants to go do the research on how much it costs for that cosplay. That's like Borderlines OF material right there. Lag, is the camera lagging again? Damn, okay, let me go try to deactivate and reactivate. We'll see what that does. Thanks for telling me though. Panther cosplay for 20,000, more like 100,000 Eden. Melissa wants the EY cosplay. She doesn't need the Panther cosplay. I would do the Shun cosplay if I could like get that put together, but that's probably... Yeah, see, I called it before you even typed it, Melissa. I get credit for that one. OF, you say? Yeah, I feel like my wife might have something to say about that if I did that. What kind of quality should the cosplay be? Okay, it'd have to be good enough quality. God, I'm probably in like death territory here. Okay, so this should allow me to do... Oh, but freaking Anne is knocked over, so I have to wait till she gets back up. Bear pre-watched. I still think I want to do this now. Thanks, Genso. Oh, she can't tag Anne in right now. That's alright. We'll just take this health down. And this will also give me heals, so that's not a terrible thing right now. Doot, 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 doot. And now I'll get an all attack anyways. Cosplay Dionysus. If I had the body I was in before, and YouTube wouldn't hate me for it, I would do it. I wouldn't care. For Valentine's Day in college, I went as Cupid, and I legitimately just wore a diaper. Like, that was my entire costume. Frat parties were fun. She has a shield, but she does need more health. Sent you on Discord. Let me look. Hold on. $80 USD? Oh my god. I don't know that I could fit in that, but that's pretty funny. Oh, beast mode, thanks. I'll have to add that emoji later. We're talking about some emojis on the... If you're in the member Discord, he posted the picture, so it's fun times. You didn't even have a bow? Nope. Nope, I just walked around in a diaper. It was effective, though. I'll say that. Don't look at me doing stuff. I don't know, I feel like that's gonna be the win here. What's the problem? I mean, EYs would be an easier cosplay to pull to get... Oh my fucking god, I hate you so much. How do I want to handle this one now? I can wake On up. I won't get a great all-out attack. I kind of have to. I'm gonna have to go buy more of these things. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. Yeah, EY is easy. Ryuji would be a fun one too. It's gonna be like the weakest all-out attack because half my teams are freaking asleep. Well, at least you put that down first. This might be a bad play. But I need the heal. Alright, he's dead. She healed herself. That's not the worst thing. I'd be a cute Ryuji. I mean, he's basically just in leather stuff, and you guys have seen my leather jackets. I think I have another one somewhere. Let's go look. Oh no, I think I gave that to my oldest son. I mean, I used Fox just to get the clears on a lot of these. But now I'm trying to 3-star it all, so that's like the bigger thing for me now. Actually, so she has that. You should be weak enough to not kill her, right? Don't kill her. Thank you. Because now I can do this. Although she'll probably kill him. I was hoping I'd get another all attack. Yes! Alright, we are done with the Psy ones. Hell yeah. Full clear on Psy. 27 standards to get Ryuji? Damn. Well, I actually need all these materials. That's good. Alright, what's next? We got that one done. Technician's done. We're getting through them all. Let's go down here, because I only have one left on this one. Oh, no. Was the other one had one left? What was I thinking? Let's do this one, though. Playing with fire, bear. Playing with fire. What's in here? Okay, so this one needs... whatchamachallit. So let's grab... we can go with the safe route first. That's... I do that all... I don't know why. Like, I subconsciously put Queen in, like, every flippin' team. Yes to Ex Machina. Let's grab Alice. Dionysus. I brought Cord, right? Let's get rid of Dionysus. And let's grab... what am I thinking here? A healer? Or Fat Shields, maybe? I know. I am sad I'm not going to do that with Haru. But... you know, whatever. Oh, I should have switched to Dizzy. I did the wrong freaking move. That's alright. We'll still play through it. Do, 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 do. I want to cosplay as Queen. Did I? Oh, I didn't bring Cord. Damn it. Well, let's see what score I can get on this one. And then we'll go and swap it back out if I did poorly. Double pity on Cord, that's painful. River in the darkness. Dun, 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 dun. We have so much defense down here. Yeah, we've got plenty of damage for this one. Well, if I got heals, I don't need the shields. Cord plus Wind makes Velvet Trial so much easier. Yes, absolutely. Especially Wind. I mean, Wind is the real menace in here. You had to go watch Usher. You know what's sad, Melissa, is a couple years ago I went to Vegas. We took the whole family, and I'm a huge Usher fan. Like, I used to sit in the kitchen, like, do his dances. And I didn't realize he had a residency in Vegas, and we were there for the last 2 nights of his residency. If I knew he was having that, I would have gone an extra night just for the concert. And unfortunately, I missed it. So, what do you do? Bump, bump. Am I killing too fast right now? I might actually be killing too fast. Dun. Ace's Core just not worth it? No, no. I mean, she's fun for, like, super spenders, and I love barring her in our guild, but, like, for the normal player, I don't think anything past A0 is even necessary. So Ray, I've got a great thing for you. On Monday morning, that is the video that I'm launching. I already filmed it. It's already sitting on YouTube. So I'm not going to answer that question fully today because I want you to go watch my video. I'm going to be short. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, sweet. I thought I was going to be a little bit short there. Okay, sweet. All right, which one is in this one? Wind and Curse. Where's my Wind Boy? So let's grab Florizzle. Yeah, let's try it with this team. Favorite Usher song? Yeah, I mean, Burn is obviously a classic. I mean, I'm still a huge fan of My Way. I mean, it's obviously his debut, but God, I mean, I literally had every one of his albums. I was totally like an Usher simp. It is what it is. I don't have Winded on him. That's the only bad thing right now. Dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Shadow hates chords. A6 got it anyways. I mean, the A6 is ridiculous. I mean, it literally gave me 5 million more points on Guild Boss this week than when I was using my A1. Like, it's insane how much you can rotate correctly with that. How do I want to play this? 16 actions. I'll get an auto attack on this round. What I really need is freaking Winded on this one. Oh, no, because he will trigger an auto attack. Damn it. I can go this way and hope that they hit me and get Winded. You need Winded for Seji to be at his finest. But if I had used that right there, then because they had the insight on them, it would have actually triggered the auto attack, and you don't get the credit if Wonder triggers it. Wait, I'm not kicking your ass? Are you talking about on the Wonder DPS fight? I thought I was beating you in the Wonder DPS. My Wonder DPS with just my team, not using any guild team, for the first fight was like 15.5 million, somewhere I think in there, on my own rotation. And then when I subbed in, or maybe it was like 16, I can't remember exactly what it was. And then when I subbed in the A6, it brought me up to 20, I don't forget, 23, somewhere around there. I forget exactly what. No, it's not a lot. I have to go see what Earphone's rotation is. I'm curious what he did on that fight. At 6% with Fox, I think I'm at like, I don't know, like 3 or 2% with Fox this cycle. I forget. I have to go check my screenshot. I put it in the Discord, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Well, I guess I can check here after I'm done with these trials. I mean, I'm at the point where it's like good enough for this round that I'm not too worried about it. The other thing I could do to get a better score on the first round is I could sub in Dionysus, but I'm using Dionysus on my Fox team, so it's like one of those kinds of things. The one I need Windswept on is just not going to get it. I don't suppose you guys have the mark, do you? No, you don't. So I'm going to need to hold We need to hold on his for a second here. I can show you after I'm done with the trials, Phil. And then we can do this. And then we do this. You put Morgana in this fight? Hell yeah. I like Morgana. He will get built one day. Oh, good night, Mahorni. Oh, Henry. I'm so sorry. I know I said something wrong there. Okay, 3 stars. All right. Yeah, I'll go show you my teams really quick and then I'll come back here and do these last couple. So my teams, this is, oh, so I'm 3%. So I got 27 mil insert. This is my team. So these are just my characters. But that's who I used. You can see my personas down there. And then here I use this team, but I got the assist for the guild cord, which is A6R6. And then you can see my personas like down there. And like I said, I was like, I don't know, 15, 16 million, somewhere in that range without the guild one. So using my cord. And then I, you know, knew I could get a better score, obviously, if I used this assist. So then I bumped it up after I saw what I could do. But that's what I was using. You're a Morgana hater? Aww. Oh, you can't see them behind me? Hold on. Let me take my face off. So this is the Mara team. And then this is the Cert team. Yeah, I like running Rin in a Fox team. Alright, let's finish out those other trials. What do we need here? Same situation. Okay. So let's just go with the same team and see what happens. Oh, that's right. It's these punks. Oh, good. Let's just reset that. You run Soy with Fox? Yeah. The problem is Soy's defense down is better on single target, whereas Rin's going to hit them all. Yeah, see, I used the assist on the other team, though, which is why I couldn't do him on the second one. Although I don't think we had anyone in our guild with a better one. What strat did you go with, Mara, the Koryu one? No, I went with physical DPS with Satanta. Did he miss again? You suck, dude. Come on now. No, I went straight physical. Koryu is just there to be in the background because he gives you a attack buff even when he's not in the lead. That's literally the only reason he's in that team. I never even switch into him. Nice. Double forget. Is Koryu better than Satanta for that fight? I don't know. I haven't tried it. Couldn't answer that question for you. I know some people that have been doing it not on the physical, by either using Koryu or using Thor. So I know there's definitely like strats for elemental damage. I just personally haven't messed with that. Damn it. I didn't think about that. That's going to kill my score. What's up, Arsene? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, I saw Earphone playing that stage for a few minutes, so I went to like one of his streams, but that's about the extent of what I saw for it. Satana and Thor did just about the same for you. Yeah, it seems like a really viable strat. How useful is Makoto Yuki when there's CNY Rin? Makoto Yuki is single target and Rin is AoE, so they're different. But Makoto Yuki is a crazy amount of damage. He does numbers. You have Koryu but haven't used them? I haven't really used them much, other than being like a stat stick for me. And that's not to say he's bad, I just haven't personally used them. You keep running out of SP on Minami? Yeah, I've got, I think, a little bit of SP on her in her cards. I can't remember how much I put on her, though. Oh, crap. That's gonna hurt. We're actually doing fairly decent on that side. Okay. Now, we do this. Yeah, she uses a lot of SP. Yeah, so Fool, what I like to do is I do all my runs by myself first with my own characters. I don't use the guild characters. I don't use any guides. I get as high as I want to get on my own, and then I start kind of sourcing, like, did Earphone put out something? And the guild has a lot of good, like, we just have good chat. And so, like, sometimes we'll get strats just from, like, talking to each other. And someone's like, oh, did you think about this, I don't know, persona? It's like, oh, that's a great idea, right? So that's kind of how that works. But, I mean, definitely I prefer to try it on my own first. Because to me, it's fun to figure out a strategy. And then, like... we'll banter in the guild a bit about like who's higher in the scores, which I think is always fun. Like there's always like a friendly rivalry with me and Melissa, for example, which is always a good time. You need to sleep him, or whatever it's called, and you're just not going to. Figuring yourself out and pushing scores is more fun. Yeah, because to me, like, I'm not really in it to be like the #1 guild. So like that doesn't have an impact on me. I want to be good in my own guild, and we tend to be top 50. So it's not like we're bad or something, but it's more fun for me to just make it more about the community and like the rest of the team. Oh God, I'm off a star. Okay, so I did too much too fast. Mostly just me and Bear True. Alright, how could I have slowed that down? I wonder if that one all-out attack that Joker, or that Wonder triggered is the killer there. What are your current DPS options, and do you have... Oh, he's talking to someone else, my bad. I thought you were going to ask me, I'm like, all of them. The only thing I don't have is Phoebe right now. Rick's guides are great. Yeah, Rick's, I've been watching Rick come up in the world. He seems to be doing really well in terms of like his strategies and stuff. I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of other content. And honestly, when I do watch content, it's usually not Persona, strangely enough. And so I try to like, if I see someone else streaming and I have a couple minutes, I like to try to pop in, even if it's for like 10 minutes. I just like to support the community. So like I popped into Zev's earlier today just because I had a couple minutes that I could. And I'll occasionally pop into like, Blades of Furs or Earphones during the daytime when I'm at work, and I'll just put them on in the background. But for my own personal content, I usually watch stuff like Van Life Gaming or, industry stuff, like more generic, like a Nintendo Direct, or I've gotten into zombie videos lately. I don't know what that's about, but I've been doing that. Ooh, you have that down. So they could trigger an all-out attack on this round. Yes. Do you go in the shitpost? I go to a lot of Earphones videos just to make bad comments, just to mess with him, because I love him. I find the most ridiculous reasons to tell him that he's not free to play. Like, what did I tell him the other day? Oh, that he eats food. So, he can't be free to play because he clearly has enough money for food or something like that. Oh my god, Wonder, why do you even join the fight, dude? Seriously. There are times where I swear to God that Wonder is a liability in these fights. Whenever I want to use him for status ailments, he becomes a liability. I mean, I need to like put him on my Alice at some point. I just cannot be bothered to go through and try to inherit skills right now. Oh my god, that was a hit. Okay, well, we're setting that one. That was an unnecessary extra hit after I hit run there, dude. Thank you so much for being rude. You could have just let me be, but no, you had to punch me in the face while I'm down. You just go around and spreading the love, yeah. Poor Earphone is like the younger brother. Like, we all pick on him. I'm gonna have to like make sure. I'll ping him on the side and see if like it's hurting his feelings. Oh my fucking god, Wonder, why are you here? He's not doing any of his job, like, ever. Like, in 17 rounds, like, he just cannot land his stupid ailment. I do remember hating this fight even in KR, though, to be honest with you. Because it was very much this. It was like, am I going to land the status effect or not? And thank you. See, that time you got both of them. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, if I had Morgana leveled up, I would be more than happy to do that. It's just unfortunate that I don't have the mats to level him right now. Build my Seiji. The Curse Boy? Nah, I'm good. Dun, dun. That goes on that side. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So they're forgotten. See, I still have the same problem. If I run this, he's going to trigger the auto attack, so I can't do that. I can't attack with him at all, actually, this round. My best bet is honestly just to try to get an additional extension on the Forget. Oh, and he did. Sweet. I'll take that, finally. And so now I can trigger this a couple. I think I'd rather trigger it here. Oh, your message got filtered? Oh. On the Discord or over here? I have like some auto moderation stuff set up on the Discord, so I need to check to see if it's like actually like being too strict. I just kind of went with some like basic settings that are defaulted. I don't pay enough attention to it, to be honest. Hopefully it's not being like overbearing. I mean, there's some stuff I don't want. Like, I don't want like discriminatory, like hateful kind of stuff, but oh, YouTube chat blocked you. I have zero control over that. Let's save the big heal. It's funny, Zev, because even like when I do content that is absolutely free to play, I'm like, here's a 4-star team to do the hardest content. People will still say I'm not free to play. And I'm like, no, I'm not free to play, but I just gave you a team that you absolutely have because it's all 4 stars. Like, unless you've never pulled on a banner, in which case then maybe you don't, but like, I've given up. Like, I've given up on that and I've given up on the banner debate. Like, those are the 2 debates I've just stopped caring about completely. So now I can put Winded on. Oh, he has Winded on now. Alright, so that's not necessary, but it could get me into a downstate faster. Okay. Arson. And that's why I did that. In the desert. Doot doot. But let's be honest, we got like the best community, don't we? Because like we can poke fun at each other, but we all know that we're coming from a place of like actually caring for each other, not like being at each other's throats. Community is way too small for us to be like jerks to one another. Like legitimate jerks. God, if I had him built just a little bit better, that damage would be crazy. No, we're full health still? That's alright. Because I gotta take this down in the next 2 rounds anyways. Nice dodge. I do notice that Flurry dodges a lot. They are probably dead this round anyways. Or not. Well, no, because I might be able to trigger another auto attack, actually. Yeah, I can. Because they're going to die, and then I can use Joker for the auto attack, or just do it here. Some spicy drama during the stride period. You should, Sev. And, you know, I'm old. Like, you got to have something you can go against me. Like, old-time gamer doesn't understand mechanics or something stupid like that. Like, you could start some drama about me. Go for it. Or, like, my head is so bald, I reflect the light off the camera, so my film quality's bad. Like, I'm sure there's something you could do. What does this fight want? Oh, just curse team. Okay. Well, then we'll just bring a curse team. Heisenberg, no problem. Good luck. Oh, I thought you were calling me Heisenberg. do. I'd love for you to just put a forget on him right now. Of course you wouldn't, because that would be convenient for me. Thanks. At least you landed it that time. Oops. Nope. Do. He has an awareness that increases his dodge rate. That makes sense because he literally dodges like all the flipping time, which I am not going to complain about. Bear threatening the bench press Z is drama worthy. I should take a video when I work out tomorrow, and I'll just throw like 175 on the bar and just like bench it, and maybe I'll put a sign up that says "This is for you, Zev." What am I doing in this mode right now? I'm doing this. I'm getting an auto attack. Yeah, me mistaking people, chat. Or like when my accent slips out, like that happens sometimes. Or when I can't say anybody's name correctly, that happens all the time. There is no shortage of crap you can talk about me. Oh, please do. There you go, Melissa. That would be for the Bear Pack IRL only. I don't think I put that on super internet. I'm actually worried I'm going to do too much damage in this round. Make an entire documentary about Bear threatening my life midstream today. 40 minutes. Dude, you should. Because you know what's going to happen if you do that too. Like, we know how the internet works. That's going to make it to Reddit somehow, and they're going to think it's real. And there's going to be like all this like drama about it, and you and I can just sit in the background and be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, free-to-play discussion is so subjective. To some people, it's you can't ever have touched any coin, like you can't have never pulled somebody. I've had people complain about like how many awarenesses I have on some of my 4-stars. I'm like, you got to realize that everyone's gonna have every 4-star max at some point, and the game fed me like 6 freaking puppets in a row. Like I couldn't control that, and that was before I spent a dime. So yeah, I give up on all those fights. I'm like, it's whatever to me now. Officially drama farming. Yeah, we have to, man. That's how we get our content. Oh, yeah, let's get this going at this time. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I think we do it this way. True free-to-play will never get dupes because the game doesn't just accidentally give them to you. That's why, I mean, like, I've learned that some of these fights are just no longer worth the time to think about. I don't mean that to be rude, it's just there's only so many times I can, like, literally prove the math of the game and people will still tell me I'm wrong. I'm like, it's math. Like, I have financial degrees. Like, I can promise you I know how to do math. Not only that, but I've literally given the script that I wrote to the internet. I'm like, here's my script, like, tell me where I'm wrong. And I've yet to have somebody tell me that the math is wrong. They just tell me that I'm wrong. And I'm like, that's legitimately not how math works. And so now it's just like, it's people are looking at it from an emotional perspective, not a statistical perspective. And so I just choose not to partake anymore. You suck, Wonder. You've done one thing this entire fight. Yeah, it's always toxic when it hits Eden. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If Wonder would do his damn job, that wouldn't have happened. I would have had that freaking win. You know, I just need an A6 Minami so I can get the res from her. You know what we're gonna do, actually? We're gonna switch out her move for her Dizzy. Yeah, see, I keep both boosts on there just because this is legitimately all I use her for, so I just keep them both in there. Okay. That was painful. Like, those losses at the last second kill me. It's like the enemy's way of getting that last minute dodge I got on Moko earlier. Standard Baron only fights, yeah. No, they would still... No, I've legitimately had people tell me when I've used 4 stars that it's because I have 6 dupes. Or like I have a maxed out 4-star. And I'm like, no, that's not... I can promise you that's not what won me the fight. Did it help? Of course it helps. But it's not what won. Oh, and then she lands the Forget. Nice. I'll take it. Which means that I can start with actual buffs. Time to best out the credit card? Yeah. Let's see. Let's go this way. I mean, I invest... So everything that comes in super chats and gift memberships goes into this game. And then most of the rest of like AdSense and stuff goes back in. I do keep a little bit for my family. But, I mean, I don't make like $1 million on freaking YouTube anyways. So I do spend, and it's largely funded by the community. So I get super grateful for it, of course, but... I'm not out there like pretending to be free to play either. And even if I wasn't a content creator, I would still do a little bit of minor spending in this game because I've spent nothing at all in KR and I've been playing that version for like ever. Seriously, Thorgrim, like it's like, I mean, as creators, we kind of put ourselves in the public eye, but I still think it's such an irrelevant argument. Like if your creator is spending money on the game, understand that that's benefiting you because it gives us more stuff to make content for you. So it's like, oh, god damn it, Wonder. Oh, you're pissing me off tonight, Wonder, so much. Sorry. He's like, I'm like at the end of this like freaking run and he just will not do his job. Oh. Oh yeah, I pretty much am Megumik. But I also feel like, and maybe I'm delusional, but I feel like if somebody is giving a super chat or gifting memberships and they're investing in the stream or the channel or whatever you want to call it, that you'd probably prefer that it goes back into the content, right? Like, and maybe that's, you know, directly to the game. Maybe that's equipment. Like if I didn't have a camera or a microphone, maybe that would make sense to get. But obviously I have them, but my camera keeps bugging out, which is why I'm over here deactivating and reactivating it right now. Come on, camera. Turn back on. Hold on. There we go. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways. Spam wage war. No. I do not need him hitting harder. I need him not hitting at all is what I need. Which is what Dazzler would do. If they would freaking land it. Oh good, she got the forget off. She is being more reliable than freaking Wonder is. Take a shot. Thank God I don't drink anymore, because I would be drunk as hell if I did that. Does he have the thing on him? Because if he does, I can't do that move. No, we are safe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we would all be drunk in like 4 minutes if that was the case. Do, 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 do. I've got no stacks, so we go into this. Who she uses as on is random. What are we talking about? What did I miss? Oh, her down. So her down mechanic goes on whoever has the most down points. So I don't know what the tiebreaker is. I'm not sure how that function works, but like if somebody has 2 on a shield and then somebody has 1, she'll go and put it on the one that has 2. So she will prioritize whoever has the most when she applies it. Now, when you use skill 1, you apply it. So you're telling it where to go, which is why you see me kind of pause sometimes. And like when I'm in the AoE fights and I'm like, oh, this one has it, this one doesn't. So you do have a little bit of like control over that part of it. Yeah, wind. So wind will always prioritize whoever has the most. So if you have, 5 people here and they're all at 2 and one's at 5, the one at 5 is going to be the one who gets it. She will always take the target with the most down points first. Finally, you did something. Thank God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Little Kool-Aid man right there. I mean, obviously in a single target fight, it doesn't matter because you only have 1 target. But when you have an AoE targets. Give me the 3 stars. Yes! We're down to just electric, which I'm not doing tonight. It's 12:30. But we are done with 2 of the, or all but 1 of the challenges, I should say. Yeah, I'll go into her really quick. I'll show you what I mean. So where is my team stuff? Hell yeah, Megumik. So if I go into Homegirl over here, I love Rico. She's one of my favorite navies, honestly. Where the heck is she? I just passed by her. I had to have, because I've actually done work on mine. All right, so let's go to her skills. Scatter Plum decreases defense, blah, 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 blah. Also inflict insight on the main target. So whenever you see the term main target, it's who you click. This is both if it's a buff. So a lot of your buffs will say give attack, but then we'll do something else to the main target. Or heals will heal you, but then do something else to the main target, like give Starfire if you're Lufel. So this one here, oh dude, Siren, thank you. All right, who's getting that? Said, I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Sadeo, welcome to the Bear Pack, and thank you very much, Siren, for sending that. And just so you know, Sadeo, I have the Discord open for members, which means that because you just got that gift membership, you are now part of it. To get to the Discord, you have to make sure that in Discord itself, you've linked your YouTube, and then it will automatically add you. So if you want to join us on the current members only Discord, which will become public once I hit 10K subs, then make sure you link your Discord over there. But yeah, so like this one, like you can apply insights on whoever the main target is. And then for her other stuff, where does it say it? I think it's in her awarenesses. Hold on. Yeah, so for every 3 ally actions, an action is whenever you do something. You heal somebody, you throw a buff out, you attack. Every 3 actions, she's going to put insight on the person with the most down points. Now, the only thing is this doesn't say, again, like if 2 people have 2 down points, I don't know who she picks. Like I don't pay enough attention to figure that out either. I'm sure there's a mechanic behind it, but you basically know that every 3 actions, somebody's getting insight, and it's whoever has the most down points. And so the other thing you can do too is if you're thinking about, oh, she's about to apply it, you might want to use skill 1 on somebody else so you can kind of manipulate when auto attacks happen. So you get a little bit more instinctive at it. And so that's why, like when you're watching me during those Velvet trials, like I said, like when I pause, I'm intentionally choosing who gets insight. And then the other thing I'm doing too is I'm not always using skill 3. This is specific to Velvet trials, and guild bosses I always rotate 1 and 3. But in Velvet trials, it's sometimes better to get insight on multiple characters so you can get more all-out attacks, because she also beefs up the all-out attacks by 60%. So yeah, see. And so it's a great way to force all-out attacks, and that's why she's so powerful in Velvet trial. So me not using skill 3 isn't a misplay. I'm deliberately using insight and I'm forcing it where I want to go. So that's another way you can manipulate Velvet trials too. For those that didn't know, what does it tell me I need to do? It's got like the little checkbox thingy going. I'm so close. I'm going to finish this out in the near future. Because what do I have? I just have... It's probably mostly light stuff. Yeah, this stupid stage. Can't wait to not do that well. This one is all light, so Rico will help there. And then, yeah, so I've basically been waiting for Rico to do these stages. These are all going to be light crap. Yeah, light, light, light. Yeah, that's all it really is I needed Rico or I needed Summer or Closer to get that done. She seems to target the middle. She might. I don't know. I never pay attention in that situation. Usually I can manipulate the fight well enough that it doesn't actually matter. So like I said, you get used to like a lot of these kits after you use the character 2 or 3 times. It's the same thing with Phoebe. Like I won't attempt a Phoebe guide until I actually have the character. I'm not trying to like explain that for my KR account. But like if you think about Phoebe in a nutshell, it's all about getting her skill 3 and getting the skill 3 at the max value, which means you're either bringing a team that does it for you or you're going to convert with skill 2. And so she's probably the most complicated character to rotate through because she doesn't have a set rotation. So for her, you end up just figuring it out. Like as bad as that sounds, I think most people that have gotten good at Phoebe have just sucked at her for too many fights. And then you're like, oh, this is how I get the most out of her. So I can help teach that a little bit, but I can promise you it'll be better when you learn it yourself. Immortal team, pretty good for light trials. Yeah, my light trials are mostly going to be Minami, Yukimi, and then whoever third I want to bring. Possibly a Cord will be in there. Because I won't need more sustain at that point. But if I think about, like, because I have to trigger light damage. So I've got Minami and I've got Yukimi down here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. They're going to be my best bet. Just kind of like the Riddle Tomoko situation. And then I'll just have to play around with the third. Like, I'm not lacking survivability with those two. Because I've got shields on Yukimi and I've got heal craziness on Minami. So I'm not worried about dying. That's for sure. It might be like on AoE fights, I might bring, well, the problem with An is I might burn too quickly. You can do a lot of whittling with Makoto. That's not a bad play. I could bring Leon to buff up. No, he actually wouldn't be that good there. Because doesn't she scale off of defense? Yeah, she scales off of defense. So actually Leo would not be good in that fight. Yeah, so I would want Puppet as... Well, no, I'll have Rico as the Navi. I can bring King Frost. Ryuji wouldn't be terrible. Except for he wouldn't be getting... No, because he'd be getting healed too much. See, this is the thing. Is you don't really have good defense buffers. Soy, so I can focus on attacking, wouldn't be terrible. I might just keep Yui in there just to do chip damage. I don't know, I'll play around with it. I mean, now that I have Rico, it shouldn't be that bad. It's all about getting her 5-star weapon. Minami's? I mean, her 5-star is fine for adding that extra DPS buff, but it's not significantly better than their 4-star otherwise. Or are you talking about Phoebe? Yeah, I mean, the other thing too, Phil, is there's a difference between maximizing points in Guild Boss and everyday use for a character. And I think a lot of people try to conflate the two, and they're like, oh, but what's good in Guild Boss is good in general content. And it's really not, because Guild Boss, same thing with SOS, you're trying to time a big burst round of damage around certain buffs and debuffs being available at a certain window. And so that is a unique way to score in Guild Boss. But then if you go through like regular content, it's not like, you don't need to do that. Like normally you don't even have to care. You could just put it on auto battle, frankly. Yusuke, UK, Minami. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I did to get all my clears done, is I just threw Yusuke in there because he could just tank and kill. But I have to, my biggest problem is I have to slow my damage down. That's, a lot of times I'm actually deliberately trying to get to like only having my last round, because then I've got enough points to secure it. So we'll see, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll do it another night. But to that note, it's 12:30, so I am going to go to bed here in a second. So my friends, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching me struggle through the side trials there. It was still fun. I enjoyed being able to do it without Haru. I feel it's actually a little bit more fun that way. Haru is one of my favorite teams in the game, period. But she would have absolutely just destroyed that stuff. I actually probably would have had to slow her down too, because she probably would have one-shot a couple of those stages pretty easily. So it was probably good that I tried it the other way. But all the same, I had fun doing it. So that's what matters. So until my friends, well, actually the next video is tomorrow. So we've got the podcast tomorrow, 3 o'clock. We filmed that today. And then I've already got the film, or not the film, the episode scheduled for Monday. So look forward to that. And yeah, until then, please take care of yourselves.